My pain on a chart of 1 to 10, it was blown off the chart to a 20. I mean, 15, 20. I mean, I need my neighbors and friends that are around me to actually tell you what I was going through. People that I didn't even know, when I was coming from the doctor's office, they would look at me and they could tell just from the look in my face and my eyes that I was in severe pain. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I was never home. I was always out volunteering in a daycare center, you know, as a cook, you know, to help her out with some of the kids temporarily. And I'm also extremely heavy volunteer, you know, at different middle schools and at my son's school. You know, like today, I'm supposed to be at a car wash. They're having a car wash to help the kids for next year to go to Camp Wingman, and I couldn't participate. So I went on a trip. I went ahead and tried to go to Epcot with my son's class, thinking I could just walk around. What'd I do that for? That was crazy. That next morning after, I was laying in my bed, was feeling fine, but then when it got to the point where I needed to get up to go to the bathroom, I could not move. I could not move. It's like all the pain just hit me all of a sudden. I started crying. I didn't know what to do. I started panicking. It took me, no joke, took me almost an hour just to get out of bed. I could not move. I thought I was paralyzed. I didn't know what was happening to me. So they sent me to a rehab down in Titusville, to Cora Rehab Center. And I did a little physical therapy up in there, and it didn't do nothing. You know, they told me, you know, do physical therapy and that would calm everything, your muscles and stuff. So I went to physical therapy. I just felt worse when I came out. I was in more pain than I did before I went in there. 2 days later, I went in to see Dr. Deuk, and he examined me and sent me out to get different x-rays and MRIs, and he pointed out the problem, whereas nobody else did. They kept saying it was muscle problems and stuff, and he immediately showed me that it was two disrupted discs that was in my spine that was causing the severe pain down my arm. My arm was hurting me so bad, it was to the point where if I could, I would get an axe and chop that arm off. That's just how bad my arm was hurting. It was like electricity running all down from my neck down to my arm, down to my fingertips, and at times I couldn't even feel my fingers. Because when they were poking me with the needles down at Dr. Deuk's down in Vieiro, they was poking me. I saw the blood coming out everywhere, but I didn't really feel the pins when they were poking me, you know, checking out the nerves. And I'm hoping that it does come back after the surgery. Pain radiates from down my neck all the way down my arm. And it really hurts right here in this elbow part and right here in this muscle part right here. It's like, it feels like ice, like my arm is frozen, and you can't. It's like I can't even describe the pain. It's like someone shooting ice through my arm. That's how bad it feels. I don't wish that pain on anyone. I'm looking forward to Dr. Deuk. I'm having surgery 2 days from now. I'm looking forward to this laser surgery. He said I was a candidate for laser surgery. And he was telling me how soon I would be able to get up and resume to my normal activities, and which I can't wait. And then he was telling me about just a little incision versus, you know, a scar from a the other kind of surgery they have. So I'm really looking forward to it. And he's telling me, you know, almost 99 or 98.9% of his patients, once this surgery is done, they don't feel anything. So I'm really looking forward to what Dr. Deuk has to offer me, and I would recommend him to anybody. He's just a godsend to me. And when I went into his office, he just welcomed me with open arms. It's like I've known him. I just met him a couple months ago, a month and a half ago, and it's like I've known him for ages. He's just a family. He's just a caring, personal guy, and I just recommend him to anybody. He just really cares, and like he feels the pain that you're going through, and he's there to try to help you. Dr. Deuk gave me 2 spinal injections because nothing else didn't work for me just recently, and the 2 spinal injections kind of kicked in around the 2nd day, because I really didn't feel nothing the 1st or 2nd day. Around the second, third day, the pain medication kicked in. It's like, wow, I can get up and I can do things, you know. It kind of brought this pain down to, like, from the scale of 1 to 10, now I'm maybe at a 7 versus being over the 10. You know, I'm out at a 7, and it's not going to last long. They've already told me that, and I know that this will take me till I have my surgery, which is scheduled 2 days from now, which is Thursday morning. But my pain was off the chart. I wish I can have someone here to tell you, but I couldn't sit here like I'm sitting now. I couldn't sit here and talk to you as easy and freely as I would. I couldn't sit here and let my arm hang the way I'm letting it hang now. It's still tingling now as I talk to you, but the pain is managed because of the shot that Dr. Deuk gave me. I'm so anxious about this laser surgery because I've had a fusion before in 2005 with a great doctor, and I know it took me exactly, they told me about 6 weeks I would recover. I couldn't do anything, so around about I really stayed down by 5 weeks, almost to 6 weeks, where I couldn't do nothing, and I had a bigger incision. You know, they had to cut the incision bigger because of scar tissue that had developed around the incision they did. And then, you know, I was without my voice for a couple of weeks because they went through my my larynx or something where they went through your throat. It bothered with my voice. My vocals was gone for a couple of weeks, and then it was sore, and then I had to do the cleaning, you know, on a daily basis because it was the incision. So I'm really looking forward to this laser surgery because they says, you know, it's just a little small dime-sized incision, and the testimony from how everybody say they're up 2 to 3 days, resuming back to, you know, not overdoing it, but, you know, you're able to do normal activities. So that's my reason for looking forward to this laser surgery, because I know what it is like to have a fusion. Yesterday this time, I was in surgery, getting ready for a spine laser disc surgery with Dr. Deuk. I was still in pain. Today, I am great, terrific. If I had a job, I would go to it. I have no pain. I used to couldn't move my arms, especially this one. This is the one. I can move it up and down. I feel my fingers again, the fingertips. Before I couldn't feel my skin that was like dull, null and numb all up my arms. I can feel it. I have feelings there now. I feel great. Only thing that I am not liking now is just this band, and I'm only wearing it because he told me to wear it, but he said as long as I'm sitting up in the chair, I could take it off and just wear it when I'm sleeping at night, and if I'm moving around too much. I am great. I feel great, perfect. I can sit at the computer now. Before I couldn't. I can now I made my own bed up this morning. Before I couldn't do that. It's just great. I just feel good. I have no pain. I have taken no pain pill since I've been back. I have no pain patches. I took the one off that they gave me. I'm just doing great. And I love Dr. Deuk. Thank you. You're a godsend. And now let me put my brace back on so I don't get in any trouble. Oh, this is my incision. It's just very small, very tiny. They did all that work from this little bitty spot right here. I am so thankful for Dr. Deuk. He is a godsend in my life. And I recommend him to everybody. Now I'll put this back on so if he happens to see this, I won't get in any trouble. But other than that, I have no discomfort, and I am very happy. Like I said, I can stand up and do the dance if you want me to. If I had a job, I would go to work, but I have no pain, none whatsoever. Just 24 hours ago, I'm a total different person.